hear me anything, just let me know, okay? Right.
Okay.
I want to make sure that you follow with the class here. All right, so welcome all of you. My name is Thích Hang Dak. Let me share with you my my CV. Can you see my CV? Hi. Yeah. Here's my CV. Actually, this is the 10th year that I've been teaching at IUS. Officially, I taught the non-credit right before, but later on, Dr. Weiner, she accepted me to teach Buddhism, Asian religion, and mindfulness practice. I've been teaching this mindfulness practice for several semesters. Yeah, and I'm teaching at University of Houston too. I got my PhD degree from University of the West in California. Again, over there, I teach Buddhism, Asian religion, mindfulness practice, Buddhist meditation. This is my CV here. Anyone that you look at my CV before you came? Are you there? Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me go over briefly about our syllabus here. I hope that, can you see, right? Sorry, I need to move. Yeah. Is it easy now? Yeah. Okay. This is the syllabus, and hope that you look it over already, right? Yeah. So how many of you are honor student here? And the other one is MS, right? MSI, right? MIS, yeah. MIS, yeah. So you middle school teacher? I'm a middle school choir teacher. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's nice. Welcome then. So again, this hybrid class, and we have meeting here Thursday, and basically we meet every Thursday evening, but we have 4 face-to-face meeting like today, and other one is on the Zoom meeting. Another one is that we have Saturday, October the 7th, 1 day of mindfulness practicum. Of course, if some of you have problem, I have that option for you. You can do by yourself. We can discuss later on. So this is just the information for you to see. And basically, this class will go over the multidisciplinary application of mindfulness practice. So you have read this one. So Buddhist, that mindfulness practice has been applied in all profession, education, business, politics, sport, and so forth. It's so prevalent nowadays, and I think I put the number there so you can read that by yourself later on here. So since you are an honor student and MIS, is that right? Is that the graduate course, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I give you this kind of guidelines so that you can see my expectation. Let me skip this one and go to again. So we have a middle lecture, do daily practice, because when you come here to study mindfulness principle, but if you don't practice, sorry, you will not feel much. Right? You need to do some kind of practice so that you can get use of that. You can recognize the benefit of meditation. I been teaching so many years, and even in my Buddhist course, so some of my non-Buddhist students, they try only a couple of weeks and they could recognize the benefit of that. Yeah. So Jesse and Michaela, right? Michaela, right?
Yeah, Michaela.
You can follow me?
Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know if you don't, if you have problem to hear me. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
So I think some of you have done the syllable test. One reason why I want to have syllable test because I want you to understand the material that I put there, so that you won't miss that. And from time to time, the student keep asking the question I put in the syllabus. That's why I put the test for you guys. And this is the scale for you to recognize, right? So one weekly read response, one respond to the weekly question. So don't be confused. When we talk about read response, that means I give you the list of questions and you pick up one of the question and respond to. When I talk about the weekly question, that means I want to respond to one question. You respond that, after that you give comment on your friends posting. Okay. And every week you have the meditation practice log, so you can keep track which ever you practice there. I can let you know later. And again, so you have a title and outline, and for your final PowerPoint presentation. I don't ask you to do final research paper unless you want to, but I refer you to do final PowerPoint presentation so that I can know how much you learn from the class. Mainly because we meet only 4 times per semester. The rest we work online. Yeah. So I like you to present yourself about your knowledge and understanding about this kind of market practice. And of course, after you're done with meditation practicum, you need to write a report. And that's all. I did the scale here. Yeah, and this is the model. We from time to time we talk more about that. So this is the guideline here. Okay, so this is the tentative class schedule. Again, if something happen, I may adjust the syllabus depending upon situation, but I will let you know beforehand. So today is first meeting here. Tomorrow I'm flying to Houston because I have a class my student next Tuesday there. So I coming back and forth. All right. So who have read 1A, 1B, and 1C already? Anyone of you? Have you tried? Have you read the articles, parts on that yet? All right. All right. That's a general. Okay. So basically every week you write a reading response, right here, reading response number 1, right? This is 10 points, and done by Sunday. You submit by Sunday. And the portion for weekly response and the comment on that. All right, let me go back to the module here. Okay, so I have seen some of you have taken the syllable test, right? And you have the pre-assessment quiz. If you make some good, I mean that if you did correctly about those questions, you can get credit. Otherwise, you don't need to concern. The important is the syllable test. All right, so here, that's a quick one. That's meant today. All right, so here's are the 3 articles. You read already? You read all? Of course, 1A is too long, right? 2A or A. I don't expect you guys to read all. No, don't worry about that. Yeah, you just pick and choose the part that that you need to respond to the question. That's all. Okay. All right. So and this submitting here and here. So this is for doing response number 1, right? And you click on here, one of the question right here for this week. So you have 6 questions. Pick up one of the question from this list. You don't need to respond all. Please remember that. Okay. but you need to respond at least 450 words, right? And for example, you may pick the question, provide and explain 10 misconceptions about mindfulness practice. So it's up to you. That's your choice. All right. So that's just one. All right. And pause your response to the quickly question and write your comment. So here I pause the video clips. You just watch and summarize. And I put some, I put some question. Let's see here. Yeah. Anyway, so just summarize about these video clips and give your thought about it. After that, you could view your friends respond to this question and make comment. And I give you, for the example, this one here. I give you the let's see here. Okay, the rubrics for discussion. All right, before you write, please read this rubrics. I based on this rubric to give you the rate. For example, so if you have some kind of grammatical error, based upon this one, and I think you're either graduate student and honor student, so I think you have any problem. But if you have problem, let me know. And please ask college student, please cite public citation. And for this one, you need to cite your friend's name too, the one that you write a comment on. Otherwise, I don't know who you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, and here is this one, the minimum is 175. Please don't do less, do more. Either the minimum is 175 and up. Otherwise, I have no choice. I have to subtract it. Okay. And so does your comments too. And please have check before you submit the paper about plagiarism, right? And also don't copy and paste. You have to write in your own writing, right? I just told my student from University of Houston, you know what's meant by chatbot nowadays, right? The AI, right? Actually, the Turnitin, they have some ways to catch your guy. Yeah. So if it's convenient, you can write, but be careful. Right? It's better to write by yourself than based on them. Actually, last semester at University of Houston, this is the kind of crisis over there because of the chatbot. The first time that for us as a professor, we have to deal with this kind of problems. But again, they don't have the policy that they don't allow the student to do. So you guys can use, but please use in mindful way, right? If we helpful, if you can use in mindful way, and but rely upon their knowledge, don't rely upon them. Yeah. And not sure I have the video clip too, but later on we'll show you. Anyway, so please don't use Wikipedia, you know, right? At college student, we don't use them because this is undeniable sources. And that's all. All right, let me go back to, I think I put some here. The rubric here, if you could not find the rubric for real response here, this one here, right here. I need to put that one here. So for the real response here, the rubric too, the based on this chart, this rubric to give you the grade. Please put the in-text citation as college student. We have biographical reference. Yeah, and it's similar to other one. And please don't copy and paste. You have to write everything in your writing. And please put double space so that they can give you some comment there. Yeah, so that's all. That's common. That's common sense. Anyone? Any question so far? All right. All right. So let's pause for a while and let's go around to introduce yourself with the classmate. Then let's start with you, please. Sorry to interrupt you. Please tell your name, your major, your starters, and the reason why you take this class.
I'm Brantley. I'm technically supposed to be a senior, but otherwise I'm more of a junior. What else was there?
Your major,
Yes, I'm a business major.
your status, junior, senior,
Yeah, I'm a junior.
junior. Okay. Where you take this class?
And it just actually seemed really interesting to me. And I learned how to deal with like stress and stuff like that. So, yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah. So this for your information. You don't need to give it back to me. You know for yourself, right? So that's score from 0 to 13 will be low stress. Right, from 14 to 26 will be considered moderate stress, and from 27 to 40, you need to take care of that. This is needed to be test stress. So you done, right? All right, so you don't need to give me. That's your. All right, so you know your level. So Jessica, right? You follow Jessica? Jessie, sorry. You follow me?
Yes.
All right. You keep yourself. You don't need to tell me your stress level. Okay.
All right.
All
I
right.
think I'd rather keep it to myself.
Sure. Definitely. I know. Yeah, that's why you're here, right? About Michaela. You done with that? You done with that? That form?
Yeah, it's
That's
very
okay.
high.
No, it's okay. This is so you know who you are. You know where you are now. So that's why most of mindfulness practice is so beneficial. That is helpful for everyone, every profession, especially for you, honor student, right? You have a lot of pressure, right? A lot of workload, right? Okay, workload that you have to handle and so forth. But that's why for this one, let's see here. All right. Have you watched this video clips yet? Have you watched this one? No? All right, it's only a couple of minutes. All right, let me share with you and see. All right. Oh, sorry. Before we move on, go back to you. Go back to you done, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Jesse and Michaela, could you hear? What's your name, please?
Brent.
Could you hear Brandon or no?
I'm sorry, was that? I'm Brantley.
Brantley. Brantley, could you hear him?
Yes, I could.
Oh, good.
All right. My name is Lexi. I'm a nursing student here and I'm a senior right now. And I chose to take this class because I already liked mindfulness and trying to use it in my own daily life. And I wanted to learn how to do it more often.
So you practice now? How often you do?
I try to set aside the last hour of the day to just set aside all of my technology and phone and just either journal or sit with my own thoughts and just try to decompress from the day.
When did you start to do then?
I started last year, during the spring semester.
So how was that? It's much better for you?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Yeah. So again, we do exercise for our body, right? We cleanse our body. We take a shower to cleanse our body. But most of the time, we don't know how to care of this mind, right? Not the brain, but the mind, the heart, but the crazy one here. Yeah, that's why mindfulness practice so useful for everyone else.
So I'm Luke. I am a business major here, and I'm a sophomore.
And the reason I wanted to take this class is because unlike most classes that are just content and just learning your nut, this class you get to actually apply the things that you learn with mindfulness. I'm just excited for that.
Okay, sure. Thank you. You practice? No? Okay. So you did read, right? You
I
read?
need to.
Huh?
I said I need to.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's why. That's why this class, you need to do some sort of practice. I give you that guideline. Let's go back to Jesse. Can you do yourself, please, Jesse?
Yeah, for sure. My name's Jess. This is actually my last semester of my undergrad, which is pretty exciting. And I took this class, one, for my honors requirement, and two, because I need to learn how to chill. Like, I need to chill out. So hopefully this can help me out just a little bit.
Okay. So have you done any kind of meditation before?
I not in the traditional sense, but I like to, I think my version of it is I go to the gym quite a lot. Like I try to set aside like 30 minutes to an hour every day. And I think that's kind of like my version of it, but I guess it's different for everybody. Not in the tradition, I don't like sit down, crisscross applesauce, but of course that's not what it is. But I'm not the stereotypical, sitting there thinking about my day.
Well, when you do meditation, you don't need to cross your leg. You can sit.
Yeah, I know.
That's the stereotype, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
My name is Emily, a biology major and a sophomore. And I took this class because I'm a very stressed person and I thought that it was really useful. Or a good way to get to that.
So it matched with your number there? Good. It matched with your number? Yeah. Okay. Keep yourself. Keep with yourself. All right. Have you done any practice yet?
I've done meditation like a few times in my life, but not regularly.
Like you take the permit without driving, you would not drive the car. So there's mindfulness practice. You learn and you need to do the practice so that you could feel that you can change your mind. You can you know the term later we can discuss neuroplasticity. Did you hear about that? In biology major, you should know that term, right? What's mean? Can you explain what's mean? Your brain can shrink down and expand. It's like our muscle, right? When we do exercise, right? We can strengthen our muscle. If we don't do anything, we'll be weak.
Me?
Yes, please.
Oh my God. Okay. Hi, my name is Brandon Visachaisi. I am a grad student in the MIS program. I don't know what semester this is for me. I have no clue. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm finishing my master's right now, currently working on my thesis. Actually, one of my thesis committee members is in.
Oh, okay.
I did my undergrad in music, so my master's is focused on that teaching as well. So I'm writing my thesis about improving mental health in college music programs. So as a middle school teacher, as an educator, like I just took this class because I want to apply the information to myself, my own life with my own mental health and mindfulness journey. But I also want to be able to use it in my teaching at the middle school or the secondary and like the college level if I choose to go on to that. So I just want to take what I learned here and be able to use it for myself and for students.
Yeah, after you're done with this class, you know some kind of practice. Later on, when you're teacher, you can guide your students to calm their mind down. Yeah, so that they can focus to study. All right, thank you. Let's go back to Michaela, right? Please introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, so I'm Michaela. I'm a sophomore. I'm a biology major on the pre-med track. I took this class because I needed one this semester for the honors program, but it really interested me because I did a lot of like meditation and mindfulness practice when I was younger, like in high school. I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old now, so it's really hard to get time for myself to kind of keep up with that. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of get back into that a little bit.
Yeah, so they hand to you, huh?
Oh yeah.
Actually, you know, that's the trick. You can ask them to close their eyes. That's the way they can calm their mind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple enough, right? All right, please.
My name is Scarlett Hatton and I'm a junior this year. I'm a psychology major, so that's a big reason why I chose this course, but also I wanted to fulfill my honors credit.
You know, many psychologists, they apply mindfulness practice, not only for themselves, but also for their patients.
Right.
It's so important. Right. Yeah, that's a great. And you are sophomore or?
Well, this is my second year here, but credit-wise, I'm a junior.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Yeah.
My name is Amber Gallagher. I am a biology major and a sophomore here. And the main reason why I took this class is because I want a more hands-on approach to how to handle like any stress or anxiety I feel. That way I can feel more in control of soothing myself in case I get anxious about something or stressed about something, and I can possibly help teach that to my friends and family in case they're in that same difficulty.
Can you tell one more time your major?
I'm a biology.
Oh, biology. You want to go to medical school?
No, not med school.
No, medical school. You too? You go to medical school? No, too much, right? All right. So before we move on, thank you. Thanks for your introduction. We have Dr.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to admit, I'm here visiting. Because I wanted to know more about this class too, because this is how many times have you taught this for the honors program?
I forgot, probably, I don't know, several times.
Several, but I've never been part of it in person. I won't be in every class. That'd be a little creepy. You're learning every 10 minutes class. But I'm kind of afraid to fill this out, frankly, because I have a lot of stress, but I'm excited to hear what you all learned this semester.
Again, stress, anxiety, and so forth, that obstruct our views, obstruct our wisdom. Yes. Yeah, that's why mindful practice is so important. Can you name for me one kind of stress that bother you a lot?
Oh, for me, like a stressor in my life.
Yeah.
Well, nursing school is.
Are you nursing school?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a big stressor, and then I'm on a volleyball team, so traveling a lot.
Actually, when you play sport, especially if like volleyball, if you're really in tune with the game, you enjoy that. So there's many articles that mention that as long as you in tune to anything else, you would enjoy. Whether in sport, writing, leadership, and so forth. That's why it's so important to refocus our mind. How about you? Can you name one of the stress that bother you a lot?
Probably just having like an extensive list of tasks to complete.
What's that?
Like a list of tasks, like a whole bunch
Uh-huh.
of things to complete in like a short period of time.
Okay. How about you?
Studying for exams.
Exam? Okay. Not the beginning of the semester. Okay. How are you?
Me? I think one could be middle school students, like, I'm a first year choir teacher. I taught elementary before this, a couple little kids. And, let's say Thursday, yeah, last week I just started teaching middle school. So I had like jump right into it. So I'm learning how to do that job, learning how to talk to middle schoolers and like do all that stuff. So that's kind of learning.
Yeah. Thank you. How about Jesse? Can you name one of the stress that bother you a lot?
I'd say the biggest one right now is I'm working on my application for graduate school.
Okay.
To get my MBA. So that's a little nerve-wracking. And I also just moved out of my parents' house.
Wow.
I'm on my own for the first time ever, so that's making me a little nervous, but I don't think that's fully set in yet. Like I still think that when I walk out into my living room. My parents are gonna be there. So I'm just kind of putting that one off. I'm pretending it's not happening.
Okay.
Definitely the grad school one though. That one's stressing me out.
All right. How about what you?
Mine would probably be similar, work for the most part,
Mhm.
I work with special education.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we're very understaffed too, so it can be a lot of time.
How many students need to take care of?
Not at a time, but 30 in total, so about 10 at a time, I would say.
10 special students?
Yeah,
Special
we have
ed.
3 different classrooms, so there's 10 in each one, and I switch between the classrooms, but thankfully there are usually at least one other adult in one, so it helps a little bit.
Oh, that's nice. How about you?
For me, it's definitely my work. I do guest service work at a fast food place. So talking to customers and my coworkers for 7 hours a day I'm okay with talking to people, but doing it for so long just drains everything out of me. I'm so tired afterwards, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to work the next day. So
Sure. Okay. Yeah, thank you. How about Michela?
Yeah, I guess the two biggest ones right now are like work and my kids. So work third shift. So I come home and I need to sleep, but I can't because that's when they're getting up. And so it's like I feel like my day is just kind of like nonstop. Like I don't really get any breaks.
Yeah, again, yeah, we can be wealthy, right? We can be rich. We can enjoy all kind of food. We can stay in the warm place or cool place at the school at our house. But what happened if our mind run crazily? There's no happiness at all, right? That's why this type of tools, mindfulness tool, is so applicable, it's so beneficial. So let's Misha plays this video clip, and actually you are the one that summarized later on, okay? So it's just I think more than a couple minutes, that's all. You guys can see the screen, right? Yes. Okay, good.
And in medical news, we're going to tell you about new evidence that is simple, very powerful, a tool for achieving what you want in life. There is a new report finding 40% of us now are turning to alternative treatments, especially meditation. And Dan Harris asked the questions about the growing proof that works.
Meditation, once considered supremely flaky, is now being used by the Marines, by corporate executives from General Mills to Target to Google, by students in classrooms all over America, and now, according to this new study, by roughly 3 million patients on the recommendation of their doctors.
We weren't expecting to see such a high rate of referrals. That was really surprising to us.
Dr. Rex Hoffman recommended meditation to his patient, Danilo Ramirez, who had stage 2 lymphoma and was too claustrophobic to endure the treatments, which required wearing this large radiation mask. It worked.
It was beautiful that my mind was able to control my heartbeat, my breathing, my relaxation. I see us using it more and more with our patients.
The awareness of the breath.
Researchers say meditation doesn't just relax you, it can physically change your brain. Earlier this year, a Harvard study looked at people who took a mere 8-week course in meditation and found that these two parts of their brains associated with self-awareness and compassion actually grew, while this part associated with stress shrank. There are lots of different kinds of meditation, but the kind most doctors recommend does not involve wearing robes, chanting, lighting incense, or joining a religious group. What it does involve is 3 very basic steps. Step number 1, sit comfortably. Step number 2, focus on your breath. Feel it going in and out. Step number 3, when your mind wanders, which it will a million times, to things like, did I feed the dog? Where are my keys? And what am I having for dinner? Every time your mind wanders, just gently return to your breath. I've interviewed corporate executives who say meditation has made them more focused and effective. And one rock star who says it cured his stage fright.
If I wasn't meditating, if I still had so much stage fright, I might still be in my shell. That's a pretty big change. So those people who had the good part of their brain plumped up, how long do they meditate a day?
Just 30 minutes a day. And there's some indication that if you do less, it will still work. And there's also all sorts of fascinating studies that show that meditation can reduce your blood pressure, boost your immune system, and even make you nicer.
Nicer.
My wife has encouraged me to try that.
Yeah, and you look wonderful tonight. I just want to say, oh.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Okay. So yeah. Again, it's applicable in any profession. And that's why I'm here. I actually yeah. The first time I came here, I went to the class of Dr. I forgot her name. She taught Asian philosophy, not Dr. Lee. So in the class, talk about the emptiness idea of Buddhism, and of course, they look at my my robe and so forth. I was very strange. So again, like that Anchor kept mentioned, you don't need to be Buddhist. You don't need to join a religious group. You don't need to light incense and so forth. You can practice by yourself. My practice of meditation is for everyone. And so I'm here to share with you the knowledge and the experience of mindful practice. And it's up to you to take on or not. That's your choice. Right. So let's go back then. Give me some definition of mindfulness. Yes.
I would say being present in the moment.
Present moment, yes. Big present moment. Hey. Be at present moment. Anything else? Yes.
Maybe being aware of every single moment.
Okay, aware. Be aware of every moment. Okay, anything else? Jesse, anything else?
She took mine. I was gonna say be aware of every moment.
Okay. Nothing else? All right, so there's a lot of lists, and actually let me share with you this list here. Oops, sorry, let me go back here. In the articles, let's respond to the question there. Let me go back here. I'll share with you the screen. Okay. Oh, before I share, what's the problem with the mindlessness? What's the problem? Mindlessness, what's the problem? Yes.
Mindlessness, you are viewing every moment with judgment, like with anger, sadness, just feeling every kind of emotion or any kind of emotion when you should just be viewing it as it is.
Few years ago, I had the same class, mindfulness, and it would be disciplinary application at University of Houston. So I took my student to the school student center where they have a large cafeteria area, McDonald's, Burger King, and so forth. And they asked them, just sit there and observe how the student eat. And guess what? Could they eat mindfully or no? Probably you can say at 98 to 99% of the students, while they were eating, they talking, right? Where they were eating, they play around with the cell phone or watching movie or whichever. This is a state of mindlessness there. according to some researchers, they say in this last century, this 20th century, somehow they encourage people to do multitask, do too many things at the times. But this century, no way, because they know, we just only focus on one thing at a time. It's more sufficient. If we do so many things at a time, it be confused. And of course, sometimes it's happened to us too, right? While we're driving, to talk on the phone. Driving, we listen to music, and so forth. And of course, if we not be careful, we may go down the cliff or may hit all the car and so forth. So there's all kind of problem with this kind of mindlessness there. Here the article is, what is the mindfulness here? You can see, right? Let's move up this way here. Let me move over here. Okay. You see that? Mindlessness here. Rushing through activities without being attentive to them. It's happened to us almost every day, every instant of our life, right? While we walking, we talking on the phone and so forth. And remember the time, especially you cook in the kitchen, what happened? You may burn your food without paying attention, right? You may put wrong seasoning, for example, right? And breaking a spoon things because of carelessness, inattention, or thinking of something else. Sometimes you may hold the keys, but you're going to look for the keys. Does that happen? That's what the Bible says here. It's happened to everyone first. That's why we need to recognize it. Fail to notice subtle feeling of physical tension and discomfort. Now, let me tell you this. Now they have all kinds of articles, researchers that talk about this here, especially if you are honor student. What do you call professionalism? Is that right?
Yeah.
From scale 0 to 10, 0 does mean you would not have, 10 does mean that's a max. What's the number? Huh?
Sure, definitely 10.
10? Okay, how are you?
Probably say 9.
9?
Yes.
That's okay. 7?
Probably like 9 or 10. A 9 or 10.
9. How about you, Jesse? What's your number from 0 to 10?
8.
8. Sorry, Michelle, what's your number?
Yeah, probably like an 8.
So not less than 7, right? 7 and more. That's the problem there. What's the problem? What is the problem? Professionalism. What's the problem then? Can you share?
Just the feeling of needing to always like do everything right. You know, the excessive stress, like if I do something wrong, everyone's gonna judge me so hard.
Especially if you're honor student. And if you have a C, let me figure out, right? You will not like it. Like you may have nightmare. Is that right? But again, with this kind of micro practice, it will be helpful for you. Be acceptant. What's mean? Be acceptant, what's mean? Yes.
I think acknowledging that like your current situation is the way it is, and you can't change it, but you can change your attitude about how you're going to deal with it.
Try your best, that's all. I used to tell my students, when they come to the class to take the test, try your best to study for the test. But when you come to class, Just let go of your expectation of receiving an A. When you put ahead of your mind, that your thought that, oh, I'm supposed to get an A, even before you take the test, you pick out. Make sense? That's why stress, this is where stress comes from. That's why later on we talk about the ACT, one of the model, one of the what we call the mindfulness-based therapies. Is so helpful. Acceptance cognitive therapies that we learned next couple weeks. It's so important. If you understand that, to accept who you are, whether good or bad. Otherwise, oh, I have to be perfect. Whether at school, at work, or with my friends. That's why stress comes from. So that's why in this class we learn the principle and the information, and of course we put into the application. I mean that we will do the practice too. Not this week, but next week. Let me go back here. So next week, let's see here. Let me keep this one. Go back here. So by next week, you need to do according to the syllabus. You need to do at least from 5 to 10 minutes of meditation. Yeah, record and upload your weekly meditation log. Here I put this is here. You can download the file. So you can practice only once per week for the first week, and the week number 3, 4, and so forth. I give you more. Actually, this is my experience. The first time I taught this class, I assigned my students to even only 5 or 10 minutes for every day. It stressed them out. So I just give that kind of increments so that they can get used of that bit by bit. And you do the mindfulness practice and meditation, whether you sit on the chair or walking around. So this is up to you. So you can feel that you can change your mind. And these are the core. I mean that the worksheet that you need to fill out. Again, they give you that kind of flexibility. You can do on Monday, Tuesday, whenever, actually 5 or 10 minutes per day, or not per day. Only this next week, only one time. The third week, twice, and so forth. So hope you enjoy. Not too much stress for you. All right. So let me go back here. Let's see here. Okay. Let me come back to this article. Where is this? All right here. Forgetting, okay, finding ourselves preoccupied with future or past. It's so important to live with the present moment. Why is it so important to live the present moment? Why is that? Why? Imagine that you walk into the classroom and take a test. What happened if your mind were preoccupied by your job, your relationship, and so forth and so forth? What happened with the test? How could you deal with the test? How could you take a test if your mind wondering about your job and so forth? How? It's happened before, right? How could you deal with? How could you take a test with that kind of mind? Then how? There's no way. You have to be with the test, right? You have to be in tune with the test that you're taking. You have to focus on the questions that the professor put down there. It's a lot of tricky question. Most of you take multiple choice test, right? In my class, since I'm teaching here or university student, I would not give my student multiple choice test. Why? I don't want to add another layer of stress. That's why you get to write the essay so that you can have more time to do research, more time to think about what you put down there, more time to enjoy your writing. instead of pushing, instead of have all kind of pressure, because I know, especially in nursing, right, and even biology, we so far in major, it's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety for you to take a test, to learn, to memorize a lot of things. I remember that when I was in college at Penn State University, when I first got my BS degree in electrical engineering, I tried to memorize a lot. But after semester done, I could not retain much. And up to now, yes, so many years up to now, I finished my bachelor degree in electrical engineering in the 1990. Were you born before? Not yet. All right. Anyway, so again, when you really enjoy with things you do, when you are present with the things that you're doing, you enjoy that. Especially with your friends, girlfriend, boyfriends, with your cooking, with your riding, with your driving and so forth. The present moment is so important. All right, so that's why here, we can move down here, right here. This is some of the definition that you can here. All right, present moment, that's what you recognize. Non-judgmental. Non-judgmental. What's mean? Who know what's mean? You know what's mean? Anyone? Yes?
I would say free of criticism for yourself and other people.
Yeah.
Same thing, but
We try our best. Just accept who we are. Just accept whatever thing we do. Just accept we need to live with the present moment. That's all. Right. So here, another thing here is what they call future, past, present, future. Most of the time, we hear, right? And we hear, not the present moment. That's why whenever we think about the past, what happened? We regret. We wish that we make up those kind of things. But it's done. Right? We are like you guys. If you have only a B on the recent test, you wish that you can detect, probably not. You may not have a chance. Right? A future, you plan a lot of things in the future. Oh, I want to become a doctor, nurse, and so forth and so forth. In 10 years, I have time. But if you don't try here, you don't try to live with present moment, you may not get up there. Of course, we made the plan. For example, if you want to see the specialist, right? If you have problem with health, yeah, we may take a couple of months to have appointment with the doctor. But this is within our ability to control that type of appointment. But if something is go beyond that, we cannot control. So only thing we can control is the present moment. The moment that you hear with your friends and with us here. It's so important. After this, we cannot take back this moment. The moment that I'm talking, that's present. When they're done, that past. And that's why present moment is so important. That's why mindful practice help us to live with this present moment, to let go of the past and to let go of the future. That's why when you go into the room to take a test, you focus on your test, not focus on the future of an A and so forth. Just try your best, that's all. Don't judge yourself. If somehow, if the test so hard, right? If you can get a B minor and so forth, it's not the end of the life. You can make up again. That's why this is why here as a student you can apply for this kind of living with the present moment. When you grown up, when you are doctor, nurses, so forth, you just accept whichever can happen and to try the best. Whoever say good or bad, whoever made the judgment, that's their point. That's their problem. Okay. So again, so these are the list, right? Intentional participation of observation is a lot. Non-verbal. Okay, here, who knows what's mean participants participation observation? What's mean? What's mean? You're in tune. You're in tune with your cooking. You're in tune with your driving. You're in tune with your girlfriend, boyfriend. You're in tune with your test. When you're in tune with that kind of activities, you really enjoy that. Instead of while you're talking with your friends and somehow you think about other things, you may not send a clear message to your friends and whoever. Okay, so it's time is up now. But any question? This is just give you the information, and next week we can discuss more on the Zoom online. Any question? All right, here it is optional. Next weekend at my center, we have parent appreciation celebration, and if you can come, you have 15 minutes per home. If you don't, that's optional. Okay. It's my center is in Louisville, South Africa. You know, Ilford Park. About 5 minutes away. Yeah. This is for you sign the paper. You sign it.
Don't think.
You have
extras. Yeah.
I want you have your name. Okay. Oh, so 1 minute before we leave, can we do 1 minute meditation? All right, 1 minute. That's all. Right. And from time to time, I will guide you. Probably every class we do at least 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so that you can feel that somehow you can train your mind to refocus your thought. Let's see here. All right. Oh, we still have 3 minutes, right? Okay. Let's see here. This is timing. Sorry, I somehow. You have time. You have. Sorry, I don't.
I have a question.
Oh, can you set up 1 minute for me?
Hi.
Yeah, can you set up 1 minute? Okay. So just relax yourself. Right, Jesse, you can follow, right? Jesse and Michelle. So just relax yourself, relax your shoulder. Just follow your breath in and out. Just relax yourself. Right. Let me hit the bell to start, and the second will bring to stop. Right. Just relax yourself. Just follow your breath. Let go of everything. Let go of every concern, any concern that you have about your class, your work, and so forth. All right, let's do for 1 minute, please. Okay, so thank you. 1 minute, pretty quick, right? Later on, when we have the mindfulness and meditation practicum, is here in this room. I will guide you step by step. For that 4 hours, don't worry that you don't sit for 4 hours. No, we do sitting, walking, standing, body scan, and even eating too. Eating in mindfulness way. If you really focus, won't be too long. Okay, and every class we do at least a couple minutes for meditation. Any question before we finish? Any question, Jessie and Mechula? Any question? Okay. All right. So we have some cookie you can enjoy. All right. Otherwise, so see you then. See you next Thursday online. Thank you. See you then. All right. So if you have question to do homework, assignment, or let me know. Email to me. If you have question, we can set up a Zoom call. Okay. Good. Thank you. So see you then.
I think I booked you a bigger space.
Yeah, please. If you can ask the school, please. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank
one
you.
of the bigger rooms over at University Center, so there won't be tables.
Sure. Sure.
I
Yeah.
need to double check.